fish.
Alright, here's the next obstacle. It is the fish. Oh, it takes one hit. Oh, it takes two hits! No, Mr. Wilson!
I like the Mr. Reverse way. You can reverse it.
The laser. Once again, he...
Sorry,
No.
Nelden's having a frog party.
Oh man, and he just leveled up there, so you almost actually killed the frog that he was trying to.
Oh my god, people!
Oh my god, Glide wins restored. Oh my god, they found Stomp.
Oh
What the heck? What is this?
This is fast renewed.
Oh, Razio fell! Oh no! Oh, Razio!
Good morning, good afternoon, maybe even good evening. Hello, everybody. We are here with another match from the Ori Randomizer tournament. This time featuring a very high-seeded matchup between Mad Insane and Trojandude. I am Sigma, and I am joined today by Fant. How are you doing, dude?
This question gets asked a lot, and with Randomizer, it's always the same. I am super excited to see the mystery unfold in front of all of us as what's in store for these players in this seed. Every single match is different. It could go a variety of different ways. And the seeding is not as important because, one small detour can lead to something big, as we saw in a previous match just yesterday with Chicken versus Hydra, or now VG Ramble. So just because you have a high seed doesn't mean you're, significantly more likely to win. No. We've had a lot of upsets in this tournament if you just look at the seed number. The nature of the randomizer, it just makes it so you have more of a chance even when there's a vast skill difference between the players.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I mean, it's also worth noting that these seedings are based on not, some for example, in all skills we seeded based on PB, which is a pretty strong determining factor in generally how good you were because you did a lot of runs for your PB, but the seeds here are based on a single randomizer race. So, people that got lucky and found the right pickups quickly in that randomizer race, like Shed and Mad, both had very good times in that one, ended up with high seeds. And then you have lower seeded players, like anybody on this page could have taken, first place in the seeding match, easily just by getting a couple lucky decisions here and there. So there's really no good way to predict who's going to win any of these games, and that's just awesome.
Yeah, definitely. So today's participants is in the quarterfinals. It's going to be Mad Insane versus Trojandude12, and based on your experience with Randomizer, seeing these runners go and do a variety of different seeds, who do you think has the better execution, the better routing decisions between these two? Who do you think is more likely to come ahead? I mean, I know it's really tough to answer that question in a randomizer given its nature, but give me your thoughts.
I think in terms of movement, I would give it to Trojandude. Just his once he picks up Dash and Bash, I think his superior experience in having run all cells, all skills, more of that kind of stuff is going to pay off for him. I think in terms of trick execution, I would have to give the edge to Mad Insane. If he has to do Sorrow with only Bash, a Trojandude could do that too. Trojandude could do Sorrow with only Bash. But one thing that gets mentioned when you think about Mad Insane in a randomizer is that he went and completed a seed with just Grenade and Bash. So he did all of the garbage tricks necessary to actually do that. And to tack on to that, I do believe that Mad Insane has played more randomizers than Trojandude. Trojan's by no means inexperienced in randomizer at all, but Mad has definitely played a lot consistently since the first versions were released. So he has an edge in experience in that regard. And with that, I do think that his routing decisions may come out a little bit stronger, but routing can come down to luck a lot of the time, so that may not mean too much.
Yeah, and looks like we're just about to get underway here. And one last thing I want to add before we get into the thick of this is Mad Insane is incredibly good at double bashes. Like, the amount of double bashes I've seen him chain everywhere to pull off ridiculous stuff is crazy. And I hope we get a seed where get bash early and we get to see him demonstrate some of that double bashing that he's known for.
Yeah, it could be pretty exciting. We talked right through guessing what the first pickup was. It was a Keystone, so nothing too interesting here. Almost certainly going to be heading over into left glades, but you never.
Let's see if we get wall jump in the second pickup. Since we missed the first one, let's just go for the second. I'm going wall jump.
You're hoping for wall jump.
I
I think we're just going to see some experience. I'm going to take the boring prediction on this one, but we'll see. Second.
Looks like
Keystone.
we're both wrong. 2 keystones. So that's going to immediately force both the runners to head to the glades area.
Yeah. Now, in situations like this, since that keystone door is already accounted for, the item pool we're looking at now is the next 2 keystones, and following that, the wall jump area. Among those pickups, we're going to have to find something that helps us progress, some kind of vertical movement, some kind of wall climbing ability. So we could see it show up early here, and this could be a big decision point, whether to continue left or to go to Blackroot immediately. Personally, if they do find something like this, I would just continue left because the pickup density is a little bit better on the way to wall jump.
And we're just 3 pickups, 3 keystones, so pretty clear where this is taking us.
Yeah, we'll see if we get a 4th. We could see we did. It's only keystones.
So we're just gonna keep on going on our Glaze adventure.
Matt's killing the Trojan is just swimming down, so he checked that a little bit faster. Just experience, and neither of them is going to care about that. But Trojan taking a bit of a lead there by not getting the fish out of the way first.
Yeah, so still with their movement options, they're gonna have to do the same things. Got a map stone, so maybe there's something of value down here. We can see they have 2 keystones already, so they could have immediately gone over to try and get like the first pickup through the other key door. At least I think you can get one of them there.
You can't. There's a wall.
There's a wall. High. Okay.
But Mad opened the door, so he won't have to wait for the opening animation later. Although I don't think that actually means very much.
There we go. There's our vertical movement climb. So that unlocks a lot of options for them.
It also was probably a little bit annoying for them to see because nobody likes a climb seed. And now we're going to see an interesting split. Trojandude is going up the door. I wasn't sure if Mad was going to follow him or not, but Mad is heading to the left. So this is a play that I think most vocally I heard Muffin likes to do this. And his reasoning is that if he finds charge jump or some great vertical movement, it lets him clean out the area by wall jump. Mad getting a very fast baby iceless. So that's going to be good for him. And he's going to go with only 2 health, he's going to go for this climb only damage boost. Ugh, he barely doesn't make it. He's going again. This is really tough to do with a wall jump.
Well, thankfully he had that save there.
Yeah, he knew that this was dangerous, but since he's taken damage, he does make it up that time. That's probably still faster or about the same speed as pushing the rocks, so not too bad from him. Trojan's cleaning up the spirit caverns. Neither runner finding anything awesome. Trojan going for this micro ledge, looks like, to try to grab the Illegimini Memorial Keystone. He's having a little bit of trouble finding it. I wonder how long he's going to persist with this, or if he's going to try just the climb switch.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't this micro ledge just discovered recently?
Yeah, yesterday, I think. He's having a lot of trouble finding it. He's going for the climb switch now. This is very difficult to do, though. And he's now taking damage.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting. So Mad Insane just picked up a Mega Energy off of the wall jump tree and an extra keystone. So if he wants to, he hasn't gone and done the upper glades area that Trojan is currently doing. Oh, instead, so he's going to take that 4 energy and basically sequence break over here through the Frankie Walk. He just spent his energy to open the door, and he'll be back there later.
Yeah, I support the decision to not follow through with that, because Mega Energies are not considered necessary by their seed generator, so there will be something to help them progress. Like, just climb is not enough to actually get to Grotto. So in this area before Grotto, either in Blackroot or in Left Glades, you will find something that helps you progress. Now, Trojan already cleared Left Glades, and he is down to just one keystone from the looks of things, so Blackroot is going to be required coming up shortly here. And both runners are just kind of trading places with each other. Trojan now cleaning the area that Mad cleaned, and Mad checking out the Spirit Caverns, and then they'll both head to Blackroot after that. But the interesting thing to note is Trojan had to give up on the keystone on the top left of Spirit Caverns, so if Mad gets up there, he knows the strat for sure to use the micro ledge, and he's going for it right now. And he was on it and he fell. He had it like instantly, and now he's got to try to find it again.
Now, what is the pickup that this keystone could be that would give Mad Insane the largest advantage if he manages to pull it off?
Dash.
I'm hoping. I really want to see it. It's like, oh.
All right, I'm gonna stick to the switching sides method when I try this next. This micro ledge looks super hard to get on. That's so tragic because he had it right away and then he tapped. I think he climbed up again. So both of them investing a lot of time into this. I will make it a point to note that even he's got it now.
Trojan reaches the wall jump tree, picks up his mega energy. So we'll see if he does something similar to what Mad Insane did. Just goes over, opens up the key door, and then proceeds to BRB, since there's a high chance that their next progression pickup is located within BRB.
Mad's going to
open up the energy door. And
I thought when
the
Trojan
energy
came up here first,
down to BRB.
I thought Trojan was getting a disadvantage after he sunk time in and gave up, but Mad's doing the same thing, and looks like he's persistent with getting this. I do need to point out.
Oh, he got it! He got
it across now.
Oh no!
Dead. Oh my gosh!
Made it over, but having only 1 HP, just dies immediately to the flower. Oh, this is really rough. I hope the keystone pays off for him when he finally manages to get it.
Yeah, it's not even. It's almost hard to say if it's even worth it at this point because, like, man, I don't know. It's just he's gonna give up now. Like that's not even a path that's required for you to do in standard or expert, and they're playing a standard seed. So, when something is outside of your path, like the exact same reason that he didn't go to Grotto right after he opened the door, it's outside of the path, which means the chance of a progression pickup is reduced in that area. So the chance of that keystone being something is not as good as any of these pickups in Blackroot being something.
So Trojan has picked up the orb in Blackroot, and because he doesn't have wall jump, he has to take the long way around to get that pickup just on the right of the spike area. Because without wall jump, I don't even think it's possible.
No,
you can't. With only climb.
Yeah. You can't go the fast way with only climb. I've seen several people do this. I think I have actually yet to see in the tournament somebody just completely skip this pickup when they have climb only. And I am honestly not that opposed to this play. Although it's hard to say, it's hard to make a call at this point because they don't have very much left open since it's only Blackroot, and it's just experience.
But it's great to have the peace of mind that you didn't skip any pickups down here. That's one thing, like if you skip pickups like that, I'm sure that keystone is going to be in the back of both of these runners' mind for a while to go back and get later when they have more movement abilities.
They do know that the randomizer does not force them to get it with this stuff though, so they can maybe just breeze by when they're on their way to the spirit tree later. Which actually might be the forced path because both of them are sitting at 3 keystones right now, and This could just be a dragging start to the seed. All they could find in Blackroot could just be a keystone, and then they'll have to go all the way back into Spirit Caverns up to the Spirit Tree, and then maybe find like a vanilla Charge Flame or something like that.
Meanwhile, Trojandude saving 1 energy. We'll likely see him do the Darkness cutscene skip. He has plenty of ability points to do so.
Yeah. Did he check the experience in the roof? I didn't. I was watching.
He did not. He has not been over there. He just lit the lantern and came out.
Okay. I do believe it is actually faster to check that experience in the roof on your way up, so it's a little odd that he got the one at the bottom, and then skipped the one at the top. But he'll probably go back for it after. He'll just have to ride the platforms up again to do it.
Right. It could be a safety play as well, because if he did get an extra energy to place a save up there, but if you missed the jump, you have a good chance of falling all the way down to the bottom, and that is
That's
no
true.
fun.
That is tragic, but he's not skipping this cutscene either.
Yeah, he has the energy and the ability cells to do so.
Maybe just he wants to spend the time thinking about where to go next, potentially.
Look, Madden is going to go over and get that
He's
pick
going
up.
to check it. It's experience. This is tragic. This scene's so mean. This is just... You're trying for a rando PB, you just play this much into the sea, then you just
All
turn
right,
it
let's.
off.
I'm hoping for something good at the dash tree, and it is one experience. Some mouse swirls from Trojan showing his frustration.
All right, so
they know they got to be close to something.
They're close to a keystone, man. Mark my words. There's no
An
skills.
ability
in here.
cell, so it's not going to come from the map stone. So, do you think the runners are going to have to go do that climb trick to get to the area at the bottom of the BRB area?
Trojan's going for it now. I think checking the main room first might have been good, especially since he left two things in there. But this climb trick's not too hard to do, and it does get you a teleporter, so it's not so bad. So he's gonna try to find this micro ledge. This micro ledge is far easier to get on than the one in left glades. He gets it with the backflip setup right away, and now he'll find
Is it keystone? Is it keystone?
It's a keystone.
It is a keystone. He's gonna do his save glitch to get through this boulder. I'm assuming he's gonna try and go up, grab that teleporter, grab the health cell, grab the pickup behind the door, or the.
Yeah, he'll clean this. Oh, he got the reverse pressure bug. Sometimes the collision is a little weird. I believe that was first experienced by Vooligan in some all skills run that had just finally gotten out of glades and then instantly met with a terrible fate. But yeah, it happens from time to time. Oh, 8 experience at the bottom of Blackroot and 4 experience at the health cell.
They're gonna have to go through the glades area again to open up that key door at the top. Oh, that is rough.
So yeah, that's the intended path, because all pickups within the standard logic have been checked at this point, and all that they got was keystones. So they got nothing. They only have climb.
Trojan, he knows he has the 4 keystones to progress, but he's hoping for something else in these 2 pickups he left behind in BRB.
Yeah, I think he skipped the Frankie stomping the boulder, which it
we
is
saw
out
that.
of logic too.
Yeah, but we've seen that pay off huge when I believe Bash was found out of sequence in that boulder stomp area. So we'll see what Madden Sane finds if he chooses to go for it.
He also the Crushers are fair, but they know no mercy.
Yeah, I've never experienced that before, and we have both of them in sequence getting hit by the same little reverse crusher problem.
That's beautiful. Alright, so Trojan cleans up the main room, and these guys are pretty close. I think Trojan has a little bit of a lead, because Mad sunk more time into that top left keystone and left glades, but Mad catching up a little bit by having cleared the main room kind of
but look at this,
while
he's
he was
going
in there
back
first
for the
time.
boulder.
He wants to see what it is. If this is Bash again, I'm gonna lose my mind here. It's an ability cell.
All right. So once again, both of them only have one option open to them, and that is proceeding through the 4 key door at the top of glades.
Indeed. Now, is this the worst seed we've seen so far this tournament, or is it the worst seed we've seen so far this tournament?
I'm going to go with the second option.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll
I agree.
Yeah, so they don't have anything to break the energy door, so we'll likely see both of them pick up or go through the Spirit Tree cutscene, pick up that teleporter, and probably head down, I'm guessing, to the Charge Flame Tree.
Mm-hmm. That is what would make the most sense.
Yeah, because they don't really have anything else. They need to pull the lever to get across over anywhere else.
So now I want to test your imagination here. Matt mousing over the keystone as he goes. He's frustrated at that one. What is the worst pickup that they could find in the charge flame area? That would be the most frustrating for them.
Oh, the most frustrating. Well, I want to say wall jump because they already have vertical movement. If they get wall jump, like I think the only new pickup that opens up is the keystone that both of them have been so frustrated trying to get.
Oh, okay, that's a
that
good
could
one.
be the key to everything.
I like that. I'll combine what I came up with, so we'll go one step further. I was thinking they'll find water here, and then the deep part of the glades pool will be something. So we're gonna go.
That could be wall
water
jump, and then
here.
they have to go
Wall
to
jump
the,
there,
to the keystone.
and then keystone is charge flame because charge flame sucks, and all it does is let them go into like the grove area. What's it? What is it? It's Bash.
No, Trojandude
There's
finds
mercy.
Bash. So that will unlock quite a bit for them.
Well, yeah. Now they have to go back and check one-off locations in Glades though, because they can't actually go to Grove with Bash yet. You can't break the blue wall.
Okay,
Well,
we still
Mad
have
could.
Charge Flame Tree, and it is Sunstone.
All right. Did Trojan also open the energy door at the Frankie Walk
He
area?
did. Yeah, you open the
Okay.
energy door at the Walk.
So they
Yeah,
could
they both did that.
do that, but I think it's still smarter to search Glades with Bash and find what the seed is trying to give them. So it's like the ability cell above the fourth
Oh, and look
health.
at this. Trojan's going to do this really annoying
yeah.
one-off pickup. You can lure the Frankie like you're doing the standard Frankie walk, and then bash off of him to get a pickup on the far right here.
And they're both doing it. This is kind of interesting. Because there's three things that they can get in left Glades with Bash relatively easily. The ability cell above the fourth health, the ability cell in the Spirit Caverns area, and that keystone that gave them so much trouble earlier. But they're going with this one first. They're doing the Frankie lure. They're hoping that this is what the seed is telling them to do, and it is
Just experience. You know, Trojandude
Wow.
pausing for a minute thinking, where the heck do I go from here? This seed, what's going through his mind right now, I'm thinking is, this seed sucks.
It does.
What does it expect me to do?
I think
Am I
he's
really going
realized
to have to
now
go
it's
back
left
and grab
Glades.
that keystone?
Mad's heading down. What is... Oh, he's teleporting back to Grove. He's going to that keystone from this angle. This is... I'm not sure which way is faster, but they're probably going to arrive around the keystone at the same time. Trojan will be able to check the ability cell above the fourth health as he goes by if he remembers, but he might just be heading straight over to the keystone. No, he's going for the cell. I like this.
All right, moment of truth. What is the keystone?
This
Wall jump!
Wait. That's actually just terrible.
That is
Double jump.
hilarious.
Double jump with the ability cell.
No. Wow.
But nothing
What a
is
turn of
open yet by the logic. So the ability cell in Spirit Caverns is something. It's like Charge Flame or pretty much just Charge Flame or Grenade. One of those two. Almost certainly. Or Stomp.
Look at this.
Could be Stomp.
Madsen's going. Looks like he was heading down. Is he going to go?
Hopefully
pick
Mad
up
realizes this fast.
double jump?
Trojan's about to get this. This has to be a skill. It's a keystone. I'm lying to you all.
Okay, let's see. He's going to go pick up the Elogimini Memorial Keystone and be excited with what he finds.
All right, I'm missing something. What does Bash? What can they even do by the logic at this point?
Let's see. Well, with double jump and lowering the platform, they can get over to the spider sack area, right?
Oh, right. That's what it is. They can't get through because there's a charge flame wall, but they can get the pickup above charge flame.
Yes, they can go there.
I forgot about that one. This seat even got me. This is how brutal this seat is.
But I think Trojan realizes that he's pulling the lever and he's going to head over there. And that has to be something. What's
Yes.
it going to be? What do you think it's going to be?
Charge flame or grenade? I think charge flame.
Yeah, that makes the most sense because having that will unlock. Well, they can get over to what's it called? The area left of the spirit tree. For some reason, I have the hardest time remembering that name.
Experience? What? What?
You know, maybe it's time to go through and sequence break over through the Frankie Walk area,
Okay,
and that is
what are we
exactly what he's
supposed to
doing.
do? I'm so confused.
Uh,
Is this
Pardon
like
the silence.
going the Frankie Walk
everybody.
door is a
Trying to
sequence
figure
break?
out what is left.
What did they not check in Glades? I feel like they've cleaned it up. Oh, I know what it is. Oh my gosh, this is like the evils of standard logic, because you can use the Frankies to the below the Glades laser and double jump to climb up behind the 4 energy door in Glades without any double bashes, and it's in standard because double jump and bash actually makes it easy. You do one bash up and then you can just jump up the rest of the way. That's the remaining pickup. It's the Glades laser pickup.
Oh,
And that is probably charge flame.
that is cruel.
At this point,
That
it's
is
like,
cruel,
screw it,
Sigma.
let's just go to Grotto. They have plenty of movement abilities. So, get out of there, man.
You know, I have tried to get up there and do just that, and I've never been able to pull it off.
Oh,
Wow.
my goodness. Wow.
Trojan picks up a map stone, so shortly when he actually gets to Grotto, we'll be able to see what that leads us to.
So, the true tragedy here is that the next progression item, the seed is giving them almost certainly. I know I've lied to you 3 times already because I thought we were at the last pickup. Almost certainly, Charge Flame or Grenade is at the Glades laser, which means
Did they put in a map stone?
I think they put in one at the wall jump map stone.
Okay.
But yeah, what the meaning of this is that the seed expects them to be able to break blue barriers, which means the next progression item could be in a plant, which they
Just
cannot
an
break.
ability cell from the second map stone. Wow, this is so rough. I wonder if they know that laser area is in standard logic.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, I'm sitting here not even playing, and it took me a while to think about it, so I don't think that it's going to cross any of their minds very soon, and they've decided to both go to Grotto and start checking this stuff, which is not a bad decision, because that laser takes forever to do.
And Trojan finds another map stone, conveniently located right here where he can put in another one once he gets to the top.
I guess
But man,
something to
having,
mention too
oh sorry, keep
is
going.
these guys could both just finish the game with their abilities. They could say, I've had enough of this terrible seed, and just, double bash their way to victory and stop looking for things if they wanted.
You know, Madison picks up an explosion power upgrade for his non-existent charge flame / light grenade. That'll
I should
come
make
in
that-
handy later.
I should make that increase the damage of level up explosions too, so you at least have that consolation.
Here we go. Trojan quickly approaching the third map stone, gets a second energy cell, and it is dash!
Oh.
I'm not sure if that actually unlocks anything for him, but he's going to be going fast.
That's good. And this is actually very, Mad will find it soon, because you will always put map stones. You're not going to skip that stuff. And he has a map stone sitting as an inventory right now, so next time he gets to one, I do believe.
Another map stone. No, so the last 3 minutes we've seen people pick up a map stone, put in a map stone, get another map stone.
Yo, look at this strat. Mad has brought the frog into the mini-boss fight, so he has more projectiles to throw at the mini-boss. I love that.
I've never seen that before. That is amazing.
I think that's one of his unique strats right there.
Yeah, he himself is bringing the chair to the fight.
And he's got bash, so I mean, he can use that frog to get out of the room faster too. So that's just awesome.
Yeah, this is exactly what we were talking about with Mad Insane's clever uses of bashes to do stuff not many people do. Yeah, he's going all in on Moon Grotto. Trojan skipped quite a bit of this.
Yeah, he'll probably come back for the tree later. He wanted to check the slightly more plentiful pickups in Grove, but this does mean that Mad is going to be stealing the march on him in terms of tree progress. Although since Trojan has dash, I think Trojan might be edging his way into an advantage here, but it kind of just depends on what they find. So Mad will find dash soon. Trojan might do all this Grove pickup business and not get anything, and Mad might say, okay, once he gets dash, say dash bash, and he's good to go. But I don't know. It's a tough call to make with only 3 health, and well, no clean water yet either. So he actually does need to find something. He can't finish the escape with these kind of stats.
Yeah, either that or he needs to get enough ability cells to level up Ultra Defense. Wouldn't that be something? Finishing the game with only 3 health cells and Ultra Defense. Yeah, this has been like a cell-starved seed so far. 25 minutes in, we're only had 3 health and 2 energy.
Trojan is standing in the spider area. I'm not sure. He might be thinking about where to go next. He does an Altar, so I think he's probably decided on what his next course of action is, but just waiting there for a bit. I would kind of expect him to see him finish Grotto here. That seems to be like the obvious play, but oh, Mad. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what was it.
Here we go.
What was it over here? He was like, oh, this has got to be something progression based.
This could be huge, and it's likely, like you said, to be Charge Flame or Light Grenade.
Yeah, if it's Grenade, that's going to be really helpful for Mad.
Oh, but look at this. Trojan Dude now has leveled up Charge Dash.
Yeah.
Now he can break through the barriers. This is great.
That's the thing. If it's just Charge Flame, then Trojan Dude can already break stuff. But if it's Grenade, then that can be very helpful for Mad, because Grenade is super, super good. And I do not think at this point that Trojan would come back to the Glazed Laser. I wasn't thinking either of them were going to do it.
Yeah, but moment of truth right here. We're seconds away from finding out what the elusive pickups at the now nicknamed Glazer by Vooligen.
What is it?
What is it?
It's Charge Flame. It's
Charge
the worst
Flame.
possible thing. The seed is a disaster.
Okay, so that is actually great news for Trojan, since he has the same abilities that Mad Insane does to get through to new areas. He can open up all the energy doors, or not energy doors, the Charge Flame doors. He could also get all of the petrified plants as well.
Right, looks like Mad's making a play to the dash plant, actually, which is kind of a little odd. This one takes a while to get to, and I think he's even gonna have to ride the platforms for it. Oh, and he missed the cycle. That's painful. But yeah, I mean, he has all of the grotto area open, so this is a little bit of an odd choice for something to get, but maybe he just doesn't want to forget about it later. Or maybe he feels like the seed has gone bad for him, and he wants to... Whoa!
Oh, look at this
Hold that
stomp.
thought.
From, I believe that was Mapstone 4?
Yeah, map 4 gave Stomp, so actually that Grove cleanup coming in huge for Trojan. He got dash, he was able to do things pretty quickly. Oh, and Mad falling there, that's really painful.
Oh no! Thankfully, Trojan had a value safety save there. Didn't have to go put the Mapstone again.
Yeah, but man, big lead for Trojan here. Dash is the next Mapstone for Mad Insane, but he still has to find another Mapstone if he wants to get Stomp. Although, at this point, with Bash, you don't need Stomp that badly, but he will need Dash if he wants to keep up with Trojan in this seed. And it's maybe going to take a while for him to get to a Mapstone. Looks like he's going to be heading sort of the intended path towards Grove. And I think he'll find it at the Iceless Mapstone, but he's going to check some stuff first. And every moment that he doesn't have Dash and Trojan does, Trojan is going to be getting a larger and larger lead.
Yeah, he's already had a significant amount of time with Dash over Mad Insane here. And, right now he's retreading ground Mad Insane's already done, but
Mad
having
is...
Stomp and Dash.
He already had the Grove teleporter. He's going to Valley. Is he going to just check the entry pickups, or is he actually going all the way through? This is going to be a really, really important decision point, because if he goes, he's not going to be near a Mapstone for a very long time, and that could be really tragic.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, he can go through and do this, but it's going to take him a lot longer without the tools that Trojan has.
Okay, he just cleaned up the entrance. He's
Okay,
looking at
good.
every nook and cranny. After what the seed did to them at the start, he doesn't want to leave any stone unturned. But he needs to get Dash soon. And sinking time into things like the plant above the Dash tree that he didn't even manage to check is going to
Can
be
he
a
even
little
get
painful.
up there with the current abilities he has?
I think that you can, just barely.
Okay.
I think with a double jump off of the ground, you can make it across, but he fell, and it takes so long to get back up to try again.
Now Trojan has Stomp. He's heading to Blackroot Burrow, so we're going to likely see a Light Grenade tree check. He has all the tools necessary to get over there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see at this point if Trojan decides that he has enough skills, or if he wants to keep checking things. Like a couple of these, quick things to the side there, like that ability cell, is really smart to get. But we'll see how thorough he wants to be, or if he wants to say, okay, I'll just go with these abilities. Although, that noted, he still either needs Ultra Defense, more health, or Clean Water before he's going to be able to finish. So he doesn't at least need to check some things. And finding Glide would be excellent, so I think checking some stuff for now is a good call.
Yeah, as we've seen before, trying to go through Sorrow without either Charge Jump or Glide is really, really difficult.
Yeah, these runners are like super good though, and super good at double bashing, so I think that they will be... There's extra double jump for Mad. I don't know if Trojan found that on his Grove visit.
He did not go up and check that.
Kind of just a luxury pickup though, but it makes not having Glide that much easier.
Definitely. So he'll have an easier time in Sorrow if he chooses to go there without Glide.
He's closing in on the Iceless Mapstone, so Mad will have Dash soon, but I don't know if he can overcome the lead that Trojan has managed to build with all this extra Dash time. Good news is Mad is checking a couple of these pickups around here, so he'll find the next Mapstone as well, and that should lead him to Stomp. But here's the Dash pickup now.
Here's the Light Grenade tree. It is 42 experience. Has anything of value come from a tree yet? It seems like it's all been experience.
I don't think so. Ooh, and Mad is going to the right, down into Grotto. Getting the Grotto teleporter here is pretty good, but it does mean that he missed the Mapstone on the Grotto tree, or the Grove tree to the left of Ginso. And I'm not sure if there were any others. I think Trojan's at 0, so yeah, we didn't see any other Mapstones except for the Grove tree. And that means that Mad might not have Stomp for a while.
Right, that's really unfortunate for him.
Not that
At least he has Dash, so he's moving fast.
Yeah.
Still, Stomp is really, really nice.
We might see him do a sequence break into Swamp here. He knows how to do this one, and he says that people should learn this. That's something he said in the past, and we're going to see it now. This is actually not that hard to do. You don't need to double bash for it either. He's just doing it because...
Oh no, takes death.
Wanted some swag. But yeah, you can just lob him to the island and then throw him one bash up. The spikes do not affect this frog. He needs more health though, because the spikes will kill him. And oh, nice. He can double bash that and not take damage from the spikes. But normally with a single bash, you have to take damage there. So now he's got the frog down here. He'll throw him to the corner, and now he can use this frog shot. He was walking back and forth because he didn't want to level and kill the frog. Oh, don't hit yourself, frog. It's tough to get him to shoot high enough. This part is so finicky. Oh no, it's dead!
Oh.
No! Did he try again? He's gonna try again. He's gonna commit to this.
Yeah, he's tired of playing games with the seed. He's like, you know what? Forget this. I'm gonna do every sequence break I can to just avoid playing this any longer.
I do like this kind of play though, because maybe he's feeling like, he's wasted some time here and there, and the seeds just have been mean in general, so you probably don't have a great feeling about how it's been going. Ooh, the frog's health's too low. Yeah, he's gonna try again. So maybe making like a risky play like this that he doesn't think Trojan will make is what he needs to get him back in it. Like if he finds Glide here, he'll say, okay, like let's go, rush trees at this point, and Trojan could still be checking stuff for a while, like hoping to find Glide, and Mad might steal like the race back with that. So we'll see. He's got the frog down again. This second part is so annoying. You can actually do it with just climb or just wall jump, but man, it sucks. No! Oh, save him!
Oh.
What a save!
And here it is, and
no!
He dies again.
Oh man,
But he's determined.
he's gonna show this trick off, even if it kills him another 3 times. That's the fast bash out of the spikes where you just get hit once, and now he's in the corner. He's got to get to the roof. He has to have the frog shoot like right at the roof, so double jumping into it or bashing up off of a shot into it is what he needs. But the way the physics of these frog shots work is super annoying for stuff like this. And okay, that one might be high enough. Just barely not. Okay, that one is. There we go.
And we're seeing some sync up
Don't
here
get
with
killed by the Rhino, please.
Trojan just getting that pickup, but looks like he's. Oh no, okay, no. I thought for a second he was going to do the same thing, bashing that frog, but no. Saying no, I'll come back there another day.
So that entire time, I was just kind of watching Mad do that trick intently, and Trojan's been, in the meantime, I think, visiting the double jump tree, cleaning up more of the swamp grotto area. I don't think he's found anything too amazing, but this will be big. What Mad gets at Stomp? Experience. Ouch.
Another experience tree. Yeah, so I think Trojan is either looking for charge jump or glide. Either one of those is probably going to make it comfortable enough for him to continue.
I haven't seen his ability screen recently. He could just be looking as well for enough health to do the escape, or enough ability points to get Ultra Defense, because that's all he strictly needs to be able to finish.
Yeah,
and I think
right now he's sitting at 2 ability points. Yeah, we'll need to wait for the next menu to see how far he's gone. He at very least has charge dash.
Oh man, Mad has not had it. He's not done with these tricks. He's gonna use the frog here, the Frankie, to sequence break into Light Grenade because he doesn't know where Stomp is.
Okay, it looks like Trojandude does have triple jump. So that means he just needs another point to level up Ultra Defense, and he's good to go.
Nice. So Mad's been showing off some crazy tricks, but I think perhaps he's just been a little too enthusiastic about, doing this cool stuff and maybe making the seed a little bit harder than it has to be. Like, this seed has been brutal, don't get me wrong, but if he had just continued to explore Grove and check pickups like that, he could have just found Stomp and not had to do this. But he did a very good job of using the Frankie there. It didn't take him very long to get in at all, so he's up to Light Grenade, and he doesn't have energy to save. He might have save efficiency though. He does, nice. So he only needs half of an energy here. Wait, no! Oh, wait, never mind. He's just getting experience. He's just getting the pickup. Wait, what?
Trojan has found his 3rd ability point, and he also found another health cell, so he's now sitting at a comfortable 5 health cells and does have the ability to level up Ultra Defense when he needs it. He's going to go through and do a Horu check.
Huh. Maybe he's getting the teleporter? Interesting.
He does have Sunstone.
Fields. There's no way he's going to go in, right? That's just
I hope he does, but...
Oh my gosh. Horu's a disaster to do, like, with low abilities. I'd rather do the left side. I think he's just going to get the teleporter and leave. Maybe he'll check Horu Fields and leave, because, I've been talking about Mad being behind all this time and maybe making some plays, but Trojan does not know whether he's ahead or behind, and he, like Mad, played the same absolute disaster of a seed from the beginning and might feel like maybe my opponent got out of Glades like long before the 20-minute mark, and I got to make some plays to maybe, catch myself up, so he's going to gamble on Horu Fields. Let's see what he finds.
Yeah, oh no, getting sniped by the laser there.
Ouch.
Wow, he was at the very end of the range of that thing. I didn't even know it could go that far. That's impressive.
It's pretty strong. It's kind of weird how it ends abruptly. You think it would just taper off, but
yeah,
it's just a keystone, so he doesn't need to revisit that energy cell, so it's not super bad. Mad, more stompless strats. This is how you do it. He's going to take this frog, and he's going to go up to this peg, and he's going to head to Valley.
Yeah, so Sigma, I'm going to ask you a hypothetical here. So it's 39 minutes in. You're a Trojan dude. You have not been to the left side at all, really, other than that one easy get pickup. You're now going into Horu Fields to look for stuff. What are you thinking?
I am actually not quite sure, because he has Bash Stomp, right? Like, for Mad, this kind of play would make a little bit more sense to me. But there's nothing more guaranteed on the right side for Trojan, so I feel like making progress towards trees would be a lot better of a decision, and he might be doing that now. But I guess one consideration is he could just say, I want to gamble on something. I want to gamble on Glide being at Horu Fields, someplace that's unlikely to be checked, and it's going to speed up the left side a lot. So I'll make up for my, maybe like painful early game thanks to the seed, and check that out. Okay, that's funny. The Wilhelm Frog was sitting there for Mad because he has the Sunstone, and he didn't have to do fast Stompless. The setup, he could just use the Wilhelm Frog to break it because he doesn't have Stomp. That's so good. I wonder if that was planned from the beginning. Probably.
Maybe. Anyway, the only difference in skills between the two runners right now is Trojan has Stomp, and Mad does not. And Trojan's checked a lot of stuff going out of his way to try and find Glide or Charge Jump, but now he's committed going to the left side without it. So not having Stomp really doesn't change the speed of this that much.
Yeah, I think Mad has actually taken a pretty significant lead here. Like, while I was talking about, the time he was spending messing up tricks and like that hurt his potential time of the seat a fair bit, Trojan was checking things and he just didn't find anything out of it. Like, if he had gotten Glide, then the situation could definitely be different. But because Mad like finished some trees, and in the meantime Trojan was just not actually getting anything. Like, Mad may have checked less pickups, but he has better progress in this right now.
We're seeing a fast Stompless setup from Trojan Dude.
Okay, I gotta bring up an important point here as well. Because Trojan has cleaned the left side or the right side of the map fairly thoroughly, he may go check maybe the bottom of Valley and like the early pickups in Misty, and one of those could very well be Glide. I think the only right side left unexplored at this point is Lost Grove, which is accessible, unfortunately. But oh, Mad's gonna show us more stuff. Here's a key dupe on the lower Sorrow door because he doesn't have Glide, so this is way the heck easier to do than the key dupe up top. This is like Mad Strat Exhibition Randomizer edition right here.
I'm glad we're seeing this. He's making good on my words at the beginning that he's getting all these crazy tricks that he can do with Bash. But it looks like Trojan is moving the frog. He's going to go to Sorrow first.
Okay. So we're going to see some double glideless action. Maybe he's thinking, there's still a lot of pickups in Lost Grove, so Glide is maybe not even over here, so I'm not going to waste my time looking for it. I'm just going to go to trees, and I can support that decision wholeheartedly.
And
How is Mad going to get up? He has no energy. He needs to get some energy. All right. Yeah, there you go.
The backup crystal.
He needs more, though, right? Oh, no, wait, he has charge dash efficiency, and he has half energy save, so he could save up here. Wait, what? No, he needs the boulder.
I don't know if you know, but I've seen some crazy stuff happen with that boulder when it's in the hands of Mad.
Yeah, he's gonna charge dash through and like probably do the all skills strat, charge dash through this laser. Oh crap! No, he doesn't have Stomp, so he can't block the peg to go down and get the boulder.
Okay, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
Anywhere in? He could save drop down there, but who the heck knows that strat?
Well, if anybody knows it, maybe it's him. But
all right, he's going left. He needs the boulder. He doesn't know about the save drop. I can't blame him for not knowing about the save drop because that's obscure as crap. And he's gonna go get the boulder that way because he needs it for the top.
Here we go, Trojan doing the juggle of pain, not having Glide in here.
Triple jump, no Glide, frog juggle.
But he makes it up, and just barely misses. This is tough.
Oh man, so we're in the trick factory right now.
I think he was good, but then he hit the projectile on his way up.
Oh man, their energy sucks too. Like they both have 2 energy. All right, here's Mad. Oh, it gets lasered there. This is not easy to do. This is an old any % trick from Vanilla, double bashing this rock through the laser and going with it. The rock has to be in just the right position for it to work.
Here we go. It looks good, and Trojan is through. All right.
Okay, so Trojan has Stomp, so he can now.
He's waiting there for his energy regen to make a save. Smartly, so now he needs to wait more for energy regen to give him enough to charge dash through to pick up the frog.
He's gonna go down and try to find some energy, maybe. He's gonna let himself get killed by this frog.
Yeah, because they don't know where Water Vein is. That means both of them still have to go up and check Sunstone as a potential location.
Trojan ult hard.
Hmm.
He's saying enough of this crap. He might teleport and do Misty first because Suro sucks. He might find
Yeah,
some
let's
better
see.
abilities that will help.
Yeah, he's
him
going to
with Misty.
Valley of Wind. So yeah, it's very likely he's going to head over to Misty. Maybe check the pickups at the bottom of Valley first.
Yeah, bottom of Valley pickups and the entry to Misty pickups could be like reasonably good chance of being Glide. Like it's either there or it's in Lost Grove. Knowing this seed, it's probably sitting in Lost Grove because that would be the worst possible result for our players. But you know, it is what it is.
Oh, look at this!
man,
He's going to
almost made
rocket
it.
jump all the way up to the cell, but it's only 8 experience. Interesting.
Where do you think Glide is, Fan?
Maybe they'll pick up like Forlorn or Gumon Seal at default, and then have to go into Forlorn for it.
Okay, well, in Expert, that's a possibility. Actually, Standard cannot make you search for Glide in Misty because
Oh, okay, gotcha.
it's like intended to in the casual sort of play to have Glide here. So now Trojan has passed all of the pickups that could possibly have Glide. He'll and maybe he knows that he's skipping one. So he's like, okay, we tried. There's no Glide, and he's gonna resign himself to Misty. This won't be too bad. He'll be able to progress quite quickly with triple jump. Meanwhile, Mad's still going on this absolutely horrible boulder trick. And this is, I think this trick right here is a lot of the reason why in vanilla, any percent was very unpopular at the end of the lifespan.
Just cross my fingers. He's put so much effort into this. I hope
He's
he makes
made it up
through.
several times too. Oh god, the bash redirect onto the frog. He was through and he had one frame late on the bash to get the rock through instead of the frog. What a disaster. Okay, this one will work. Nice. Now push that frog into the laser. Yeah. Good. Now save, please. Yes.
There he goes. All right.
All right. So now it's
Trojan
not
picks
done.
up his 3rd energy cell. He is rolling in energy now. Over 50% more than his opponent.
That's amazing.
And what's he rewarded for at the climb tree? It is Health Cell. Where
Right, here
is
comes
that
Matt.
elusive water vein? There's only a couple more locations it could be.
At this point, it's got to be Forlorn, right? Like, there's no way it's anywhere else.
Yeah, it's not going to be at Sunstone. It's not going to be at Charge Jump. It's got to be Forlorn.
Mad cannot. Oh no! He can't miss any of these double bashes. He has no room for error because he doesn't have ultra defense. So one spike hit kills him, and if the rock gets away from him, he's done. He made it halfway through this, and if he can pull this off, it's going to be huge. If he doesn't lose too much time to this top of Suro, this could be what he needs to win.
Yeah, the amount of consecutive double bashes you need to do for this strat is absurd.
It's like 14 or 17 or something like that. I can't even count.
But he can pull it off. He was practicing this strat just before the race. So I'm sure he was hoping that he wouldn't have to use it. But now he's very glad he's done the practice.
This strat is exactly why I like doubles and I like shards mode, because there's a way less likely chance of you needing to do this crap. But singles limit keys, this strat is actually a lot of the time really helpful, because you know, who knows where the heck Glide is. Glide could be on the way to Forlorn, Glide could be in Lost Grove, you know? Seed could be bugged and Glide could just not have gotten placed.
Trojan picks up a mega energy for his exit through Misty Woods. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, like, he could go pick an energy door to open now.
Yeah. Maybe he'll go pick the energy door in Glades that he hasn't gone and done yet.
That's only charge flame,
Finally
though.
find Charge Flame. That's probably the one thing he doesn't want to find right now.
There would be some mouse flailing and maybe a little bit of Alt-T spam at that point. We'll see what Trojandude opts to do to this mini-boss. He's going to go with the old try to charge a charge jump, because that's how you do it on all skills, but he doesn't have charge jump, and now just do whatever.
Yeah, the muscle memory coming through several times in a randomizer. You'll try and do stuff with skills that you haven't.
Oh man, he made it!
Finally, and look at all the mouse swinging around the screen. He is
He's gonna use the
excited.
frog because he doesn't have stomp.
This is the craziest, like, stompless strategy to go get to charge plantry. And was it going to be
If this is Sunstone, oh my god!
an
by that,
ability?
it's water vein, but it's not water vein. So you might say, okay, Mad maybe lost some time doing that, but Trojan is gonna have to do it too, unless he finds Glide somewhere. So what's left? The Sunstone itself.
No, they
Gumon
have
Seal,
Sunstone.
and Forlorn.
Yeah, they
No,
already
no,
have
no,
Sunstone.
for
We need
locations.
Water
For
Vein.
locations for Water Vein. The
Yeah.
Sunstone
Oh,
Vanilla
okay.
is the spot. I'm raptly staring at Trojan's screen here. I want to see what is at the Gumon Seal. Mad's going to be heading through Misty here as well. He'll probably be not too happy once he gets to climb and does not get the Water Vein, but we'll see.
The logic, it can't be at the Stomp Tree. So yeah, it's Sunstone, Misty, the default Gumon Seal, or Forlorn. Those
So
are
the
the only
worst
places we haven't
possible.
checked.
Worst possible.
What's it going to be? I'm hoping for default Gumon Seal. Come on, give it
Oh
to me.
no! Oh no! Not like this.
Trojan, looking at the screen in disbelief, is he going to go immediately to Forlorn?
He hasn't
And
done
it looks
surrogate,
like
but he might do it. He might just say this seed is like terrible. He hasn't seen Mad finish yet, so he knows Mad's having a terrible time of it too. He's gonna
This
go.
is horrible.
He should check the pickups on the way down because like this is like high percentage glide at this point. But maybe he's lost his mind. I've lost my mind. Everybody's lost their mind. He's gonna check some of them. Okay. And he's gonna go to Forlorn and hope to find the Water Vein down there.
Yeah, so it's either there or Sunstone.
Yep, that's it. That's all that's left. Sunstone is going to be awful too. Like Forlorn's awful, but without Glide, Sunstone is also awful. Like they can't even grenade jump. They don't have charge jump. So everything's a disaster is basically what I'm trying to say.
Now, well, finally, Trojan is finding some health. Just picked up health cell from the 5th mapstone there. Yeah, he's going all in into Forlorn, guys.
You know, I
But
just
like
want
you
to point out
said, Forlorn itself cannot have Glide, correct?
that's right. Because it was gated by Misty, and Misty is gated by Glide. Forlorn could have Glide if Gumon Seal was somewhere else, but because Gumon Seal was, you know, in Misty, Glide won't appear in Forlorn. So he's checked stuff, and it wasn't Glide.
It wasn't there, so he's
But he
going to
did
be
miss, like-
committing to Forlorn.
He missed a couple ability cells on the way down, so it could have been, well, I mean, the one to like the right of the birds, or it
And
could
look
have
at what
been,
Mad Insane's
in Lost
doing
Grove.
over on the left side of your screen. He's
Yeah,
now bashing the frog over to try and break the door that, or the stompable rocks that normally
I
you
wanted to
charge jump
mention
through.
that this strat is only if you do it on the first try, it's 2 seconds faster than just going around. But in
That's a
keeping with
critical
what
time
Mad
save.
Insane is doing, oh yeah, He's
Not pleased
happy.
to find the health cell.
Not happy.
These guys have had absolutely nothing from events. The only thing they found is the Sunstone and the Gumon Seal. They haven't even found clean water. They haven't found wind restored. I don't even think they found warmth returned.
At this point, I just want to plug that if you want to play the randomizer yourself, you can type, I think, ! Rando in chat. This is a standard mode seed, so it's really easy to get into and play, as you can see. And I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun for everybody.
Yeah, so if you want to have an excellent time like these racers are having right now, listen to exactly what Sigma just said.
Here's
It's always a
the-
good time when you play Rando.
the intended strats through this room because he doesn't have like anything for vertical movement. Nice, he manages to skip half the puzzle.
But at least he has the ability to do double bashes, and he has triple jump, which helps out a lot. And I also believe he picked up extra air dash, so that may help. That could have been on Mad Insane's screen.
Yeah, I don't even know who has what at this point, honestly. Other than they both have suffering. Terrible
And a lot of
vertical
it they
movement
do.
too. for Forlorn. Normally you can skip a lot of stuff if you have Charge Jump or Bash Grenade, but he doesn't, so Trojan has got to do some orb rides.
And I just want to point out again, we are almost an hour in, and there's still only 3 energy for Trojan and 2 for Mad Insane.
Yeah.
So none of the 4 energy doors are in the logic yet.
Well, I mean, there could have been the ultimate horribleness. Lost Grove has a bunch of energy cells, and then one of the energy doors has a buried glide sitting in it.
Oh no. No. I don't predict that we're going to see them stooping that low.
No, there's no way they're going to Lost Grove at this point, which I think just means that they're not going to find it. Because Mad Insane has no reason to look for glide anymore now.
Oh, and look at this. Trojan's doing some key duping in Forlorn.
Good call. This dupe is pretty fast to do, and it's way easier than the one in Sorrow when you don't have glides, so Mad charge dashing the heck out of this mini boss. Getting some nice bash cancels and charge dash efficiency in there. Cleans it up. He'll go grab his vanilla Gumon seal, and then he has a choice to make. Forlorn or Sunstone.
Those are the only 2 options, and I believe Mad Insane's checked everything else. So this can actually be huge. If they decide to split, and Mad Insane finds Water Vein at Sunstone, or the other way, it's going to be whoever makes the right choice. Obviously, if Mad Insane chooses to go to Forlorn, Trojan has a pretty large lead, but if he goes to Sunstone, that could be the game changer.
Yeah, the thing to note is Mad's tree progress is a lot better than Trojan's. Like, even if Trojan basically needs this Gumon Seal Forlorn gamble to pay off, because he still has to do Charge Jump and he still has to do Stomp.
Right, and he doesn't. Well, he does have Stomp, but
I mean the tree. He hasn't been to the tree.
So he may have to go through and do the Ginso escape to go over and get to the Stomp tree.
Yeah, that's a.
Unless he wants to do the
point.
crazy sequence break Mad did.
He could also swim at this point. He has enough health.
All right, here we go. What is it going to be at the Forlorn Escape?
We'll find out soon. Meanwhile, I mean, he's going to have to sit through these oodles of cutscenes. Mad's got a bit of a camera glitch. If he saves the game... Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Mad's now heading down to Forlorn himself. I support this choice. I think at this point you just say, the seed is the worst possible disaster ever known to man. It has to be Forlorn, right?
It has to be. And we're moments away to finding out what it is.
Oh, Mad's doing facts without glide. This is... Oh my god. No. Oh no, he doesn't have Stomp. He has to take the frog to break his way down into Forlorn. That's what he's doing. Oh,
more
god.
crazy double bash shenanigans from Mad Insane. This is great.
This frog is so hard not to drop too. Oh, no, it's alive. I thought it fell through the ground. Okay, it's immune to those spikes. I didn't know that. I was spooked. That was great. He got it right away.
He's made it.
Wow, Mad's a beast, man.
What do you say is kind of insane?
Please save. Don't get hit by the Baneling. Thank God. Okay, Trojan is there. He's about to get the pickup. We won't see it, I think, through the save anywhere, but he'll ult T after for sure.
Looks like it was a health cell.
It was not the. I saw
think it was a
Cell.
health
I
cell.
think. It's the Sunstone. They're both gonna do Forlorn for nothing.
Oh no.
How are they gonna get up there with these crappy abilities?
It's okay, they're gonna do the frog juggle with triple jump. It's easy.
Okay, yeah, I guess
everybody's
rocket
experienced
jump.
doing that.
Except, okay, for Mad, it's gonna suck though because he's been up there already, so the laser cycles are messed up. Like you have no idea what the laser's like now. Trojan is going to make his way into Stomp. I think probably opting for the swim here.
Yeah, he has ultra defense. He has 9 HP, so that's more than enough to get through there.
Mm-hmm. And then his last remaining path will be Sorrow, which might work out pretty nice for him because Forlorn takes quite a while. Mad is going to have to spend his time progressing through this, and like Trojan, he has crap all for vertical movement, so it'll take some time of riding with the orb here and there. Trojan's going to get stomped, and then he is going to know that it's in Sorrow.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this swim without clean water expected in the logic?
Only
Or
in
do you
Master.
always-
Not
Okay.
Standard, not Expert.
So, I'm guessing clean water may be at default? Because we haven't found
Well-
that, right? And wind restored? So it
I
could be
gotta-
at like Bash or...
Wait, where's Trojan going? What's
Nobody's checked the left
Wait.
side of Grotto.
He doesn't have Charge Flame. He can't drain it.
Oh, you're right! Oh no!
He can't drain it. No, no.
That early
Oh my god.
charge flame coming back to haunt him.
Oh my god.
I did pick up another mapstone. Is there a possibility that Glide can still be contained in a mapstone?
Yeah. Glide could be up to mapstone 6, I think, on this seed. Maybe 7, I'm not quite sure. Grenade could be on a mapstone too. But here so Lost Grove could have clean water, and then Glide could be like underwater in swamp or something.
Well, neither runner has checked all these locations and left Grotto, so there's a small chance it could be over here. There are a ton of energy cells, and Trojan has
Oh, yeah.
finally got to 4 energy.
Yeah, because there could have just been like miscellaneous energy floating around the right side as well. Like this could have been a pre-left side location technically. Matt's
Yeah,
gonna
he's-
do another key dupe so he's safe. I like that decision. Because I guess yeah. If he doesn't find any other keystones, then he does need that one dupe.
Oh man, that was sweet. I just want to give a shout out to Trojan's 6 stomp that immediately redirected the shot up and broke the rocks. Oh, that was beautiful. Wasn't what he was looking for though.
This race is an example of why if you do a group stage in a randomizer tournament, you don't seed a bracket based on average time. Because these runners are super good, but the time of this seed is just going to be completely horrible. No fault of their own.
Trojan looks like he's going to hit up the petrified plants. Get that really annoying to reach location at the top of left grotto. I really, really hate this pickup. And he is rewarded with a measly keystone, and since he's already key duped to his heart's desire, keystones is like the last thing he wants to see.
So, if you're Trojan here, right now he's searching for like a way into swamp, basically. But would you consider, in his shoes, going to Sorrow?
I would, because, well, we obviously know where Charge Flame is, but he does not. But he has found the 4 energy. So maybe this will remind him, hey, I haven't checked any of these 4 energy doors. So we'll see what he decides to do. Because, I mean, there are quite a few of them, but they're far apart and kind of a pain to go backtrack to reach.
Oh, he just teleported to Grove, I think. This is actually close to the Charge Flame location. He might have had this in the back of his mind from the start of the game. But he's heading to the right instead. What is he going to check here?
He's going to check the petrified plant. He did not get this on the way up because they didn't have anything. And there's a 4 energy door to the right and the 4 energy door in left glades. It looks like he's going to go to the 4 energy door on the right side in the spider area.
Okay, Mad has started the Forlorn Escape. He's received his health cell or ability cell or whatever the heck it was.
It was a health cell.
Oh, he's got a camera glitch. If he saves, it'll fix. There we go. Mad's rocking the camera glitches this seed.
Gets health regeneration from the 4 energy door. And the health cell is 28 experience. Oh, this is tough. No, Glide could be down here. Because
Yeah.
Logic expected them to get Charge Flame kind of early.
Very
So all
early.
this stuff is open.
I don't even remember what's been checked and what hasn't been checked on the right side at this point because we've just been seeing trick madness on the left side for a while.
You know, Trojan has finally picked up the extra double jump, so he now has quad jump. I wonder if this will give him enough confidence to go attempt to do Sorrow without searching for anything else.
I think that's what it is. That was a pretty quick alt-R. I think we're going to see him head down to Valley.
Yeah, because quad jump makes it a lot less painful. And is he going where I think he's going?
Surely not Lost Grove now.
He's gonna check the.
Wait, the dash plan.
plan.
We haven't
Yeah.
seen it. Mad tried and he failed this earlier.
But he has quad jump. He could do this
Yeah.
pretty easily.
We're an hour into the seed, but he still needs to ride the platforms because he doesn't have any kind of vertical movement.
It
was experience.
Only 132 experience.
Here comes Mad with the.
But no,
the
he's continuing on.
long
He's
juggle.
gonna go to
Oh,
Lost Grove.
It's Lost Grove. He can't do much without grenade down here though, but there's a couple things he can check. Mad dropped his long juggle. He's got to try again.
Yeah, going down to Lost Grove again. Actually, no. Okay, he's gonna get the pickups that he missed earlier in the light grenade area. Okay.
There could just only be one here, right? Because he doesn't have a grenade, so he can't do
Yeah,
the
he can't
top.
open up the one at the top, but he can pick up this experience cell. Is he going to continue on? Okay, no, he decides to get the hell out of there. Smart move. And now let's see if he's just going to head over and attempt Sorrow.
Yeah, I think maybe he's lost. You know, at this point, it's like hard to focus, hard to think about what to do. But he went into light grenade and checked the one off, and then he didn't do like the 4 pickups down to the right of that. But
Right.
you know, I can't blame him for that at all. Mad
Looks
having
like
some
he's going
trouble
to
with
Hollow Grove,
juggle.
so maybe he's going to go down and check that 4 energy door.
Could be.
And it looks like he is. So he's going to get the long-awaited charge flame that you're supposed to get at the very beginning of the game.
Oh, Mad was 1 bash away from finishing the long juggle. This is like extra hard. With a normal long juggle, when you have feather, you only need a couple double bashes to get up. But because he doesn't have feather and he'll fall, dropping a double bash just means it's over for Mad. Ooh, the 1 health regen.
Yeah.
No.
But unfortunately for Trojan, Mad's going to find the water vein up here as soon as he manages to pull it off. And Trojan still has to go get the charge jump tree. He still has to go get the stomp tree. So he's got a lot of catching up to do. Now he's got charge flame.
He's
So
going to go to
maybe now
stomp
he's
with
going to go
this.
to stomp.
Yeah, and it's just going to be a tragedy because he's going to have to do Sorrow next. I'm actually honestly a little surprised that Trojan didn't go Sorrow. Oh, what? A trash bash. No, there's no justice. And there's not a trash bash, it's bash bug, whatever. And no, the frog made it. Okay, break the roof. Yes.
He's through.
Oh,
He's still
his
got
health
the
is so
rocket
low.
jump up.
No.
Oh. Yeah, not only do you is it a pain to get the frog up here to juggle up, but then you have to do a rocket jump through the lasers. And with his revisit, the cycles are all messed up.
And he can't even modify the laser cycle unless he sits at the top of the room. And I don't think he has energy to save after the roof is broken. And he even if he dies after a save with the roof broken, he still needs the frog there to rocket jump up. So he just has to nail this, and he has to hope that he doesn't die to the laser. And I'm not sure how he's going to set up the cycle to do it. So,
But
it's
remember,
actually,
unless Trojan finds Glide, he's going to have to do the exact same thing.
he will, yes. But this is basically Trojan's opportunity, because this trick it's super, super hard what Matt is doing right now. And this could easily take like 5 or 10 minutes for him to get. He's been getting close, but there's so much has to come together at the top for him to get through that laser and get a rocket jump that at least has enough height to get him above the spikes so he can climb the walls. Trojan finding his way to the stomp tree now. Oh,
And he's going to be disappointed with what he
his
finds.
quad jump. Thank God that frog didn't despawn. Okay, the roof is broken. He's gone. He's gonna save. Okay, but he only has 1 chance because the frog will despawn if he dies. And he's above the lasers. But no, he's not high enough. And now the frog won't be. Wait, what?
Oh, it's still there. He's good. He's good.
Why is it still there?
A look of frustration on Trojan's screen. He sees there's nothing here. There's no water vein. And now he knows there's only 2 more locations it can be. So the question is he going to still try and hunt for Glide? Or is he
What is
going
Matt
to
doing
go
right
to
now?
Sorrow?
Is he going to get the other boulder? Can you even get the other boulder? You can. With the most insane double bash chain ever seen to man.
Oh, look at
He
this.
might-
Trojan is heading back down towards Forlorn. I wonder if he's going to go get the pickup teammates.
You've already used the first boulder. The only one he could get is the one by the 4 keystone door up top. He's going for it. But he doesn't have charge jump or grenade, so how is he going to get up here? He's going to double bash the frog? He's going to go back and try this trick again? This is like pure madness right now.
So,
Oh my gosh.
Sigma, we've seen so many locations checked. Where the heck is Glide?
It's Lost Grove. There's an ability. There's 3 ability cells and 100 experience orb that are sitting to the right of Light Grenade that nobody went to.
Okay, that's gotta be it. But it looks like Trojandude's just gonna go for it and go to Sorrow.
Mad
Madden's
has
saying
failed out of
Altar's out.
Sorrow.
Is he gonna go? Actually, no. Madden saying has a ton of locations that Trojan's already checked. Is he gonna commit to going down to Grove? I didn't
don't
see
know.
on the screen where he teleported to. No, he's going back.
Is he
No, it
just
looks like
going
he's
to?
gonna go back to Sorrow.
I wonder what the plan is here. Maybe he just wants to have like full energy or something like that, and he says, "I just want to do a Sora Bash again." I'm not quite sure because he was in there. He could just be, thinking conflicting things at this point. Like he doesn't know what is the best play.
Okay, so we have an update. It looks like he's saved and couldn't get back. So he had to restart, reload the whole area from scratch.
Oh yeah. He saved over by the laser. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and look at
Thank you,
this.
Tara.
With 9 health cells and ultra defense, Trojan's going to have an easier time going through here. I'm not sure. Did Madden ever upgrade ultra defense? I know he
think
hasn't
so.
found
He only
nearly
has-
as many ability cells.
He only has 1 cell right now, but defense doesn't help him where he's going.
Yeah.
He's only taking 3 damage from the spike. He just needs to get past the laser. So he has to do this garbage trick with the frog, and he has to hope that a laser cycle doesn't kill him. He got the rocket jump once, but just not quite good enough height. If he had had good height on that, he would have been up at Sunstone. And Trojan will be approaching this quickly, and Trojan will have the benefit of having the boulder with him. Whereas Mad's boulder is now sitting over on the left side of the spikes, and he won't be able to access that again.
Right.
Oh, Mad he did a rocket jump from halfway up. He can actually do this. As long as he can get above the spikes and the lasers, he doesn't actually need to be all the way up top because the roof is already broken on his file.
Here we go.
Maybe one platform higher, I think, would make it a bit better because he does need to clear
Trojan
the
starting the
spikes.
quad jump, frog juggle without Glide. See how he manages to pull it off.
Oh, this is actually big because this means he's intending to go to Sunstone before charge jump, which is. Oh, he dropped it though. This trick's so.
And
hard.
finally, after an hour and 13 minutes, we have some sync between the runners, both trying to get a frog up there to reach Sunstone. What is this seed?
This is the craziest randomizer race I've ever seen. They're both having so much trouble with this too. I'm sure if you put them in a vacuum and just said, okay, you just have to do this trick once, it would take them almost no time. Third try maybe they could get this up there. But when you've just been playing randomizer for nearly an hour and a half, and you're losing your mind because you've been just destroyed by the seed, and you have no idea where your opponent is. The only thing you know is that he's not done either, and you've got to go as fast as you can. This is what happens is you just you're dropping double bashes, you're losing the frog, you're getting hit. It's just Oh my gosh, it must just be so stressful for them right now.
And Trojan resorts to using double bashes. Looks like he's having a lot more success with this one. It's almost to the
height looks
top, but the
good.
frog is really low. You've made it.
Now he has to get it to break the roof.
What?
Okay.
Where did it go?
Oh, the frog despawned!
Oh no!
No!
Poor Trojan. He was
Okay.
up there.
He got the roof open though, so that's progress. He's gonna save to get health, and then he's gonna try to get through these spikes with quad jump, which I do believe he can do with this health amount. It's just going to be the most painful thing you've never seen. Oh man, you were one bash away, and he lost it.
Oh, that's so.
By the way, you can suicide, and that resets your save cooldown, so Trojan could be doing that rather than waiting to save each time here, but now he's up to full health, and we're going to see the journey. 1. 2 hits. He got knocked down. Oh, he's dead this time. I'm
Oh, this is so tough.
getting over that thing might actually... I don't know if he can do it. I think it can be done. Like, if he charge dashes himself into that wall, he might be able to sneak up there, but honestly, I've never done this without grenade bash or charge jump. And this wall actually is just rejecting his attempts to get over it, so he might not be able to do this. He might have to go back down and get the boulder. It's so
Oh,
close.
but look at this. Madden's
Mad's
back
up.
up.
Mad's
He's
up.
gonna rocket jump. Is he gonna make it through? Here we go.
Oh,
and
no!
sniped by the laser.
That means his
This is
cycle
so
is
tough.
bad now too, so he actually has to go sit at the top half of that room for half of a laser cycle to make himself able to make it.
So this is like a war of attrition here. We have
Yes,
both
Trojan
runners
is
trying
through.
to do. Yeah, he
Trojan
made
is
it through
through.
it.
Wow.
And what's he gonna find? It's ability cell.
Now he's gonna have to figure out how to get up to Sunstone himself, which Mad has been stuck on for quite some time.
Yeah, he knows. He's checked literally everything else. There's nothing
Mad,
else.
he's up! He's up! He's up! He has a point to skip the cutscene. He has it. It's gonna be a race to bash.
No, but unfortunately for Trojan, Insane has nothing else. This was like the big hurdle for him. It took like 15-20 minutes to get there, but he's through. And he's going to be finding his water vein. That means all he has to do is go over to Ginso, pick up Bash, which is way easier compared to this.
Yeah, he still only has 2 energy. He's
Yeah,
6
don't
health.
forget, not only did Trojan have to go get the charge jump tree, he has to make his way back in reverse, doing a similar setup with the quad
Oh
jump.
goodness.
And then
I
he has
think
to
it would've
go
almost
down, grab that frog.
I think it would be easier to
And-
Aldar and re-enter
Oh,
Sora.
Okay, yeah, he altars out. Is he gonna go back? Is he gonna go to Lost Grove?
He's surely
See,
just gonna go back.
momentarily.
He can make it to Sunstone. His boulder is still in position too, so he could just get that and ride it up.
Yep, and there he goes. He's teleporting to Valley of the Wind. So, unfortunately, with Bad Insane finally pulling off that, I guess, sequence break, he has a pretty easy ticket to the end of the game.
Matt has now made his way to the Swamp Teleporter at the 1 hour 18 minute mark. Pretty good timing for the Swamp
Pretty
Teleporter
fast
grab.
seed. Yes.
Yep.
Now, after this, I really wish we had a spoiler log to see if Glide was indeed in Lost Grove. And that really is like the only place we haven't checked.
hmm I just want to see how diabolical it was. Like, does it give them the runabout and like put clean water there and then glide in swamp, or
Oh,
clean
no.
water
Or
there and
if-
then grenade in
guess-
swamp and then glide
yeah,
behind a grenade door?
possibility. Yeah, you have to go down there to get clean water, go up to get light grenade, then go back down to the very end
Oh yeah, that's
of Lost
perfect.
Grove to get glide. And I think I'm gonna have to make a request, whoever wins this, to go back, go ahead to Lost Grove and see what they find.
Well,
Curiosity is gonna kill me.
I mean, after the race is over,
Yeah,
in
well,
Discord,
Trojan
I
has-
can.
Trojan has his frog up.
All right.
He's waiting for it to pat to a desirable spot, and he's gonna rocket jump. And he
His cycle
enough. He's
is
good. He made
good.
it.
Nice. So Trojan is up there. He's gonna have the water vein, but Matt has a big lead coming into the end here at this point.
Yeah, I don't think really Trojan has a chance of coming back from this one with no more major obstacles in the way. Take some serious spaghetti on Mad's part on how to door warp or the final escape to bring this back.
Yeah, and with the abilities he has, I don't think he's going to have too much trouble with the final escape.
Though he
Matt
doesn't
does
have
have-
Stomp, right? So how do you get through?
Just charge flame him.
Okay, you can charge flame him. Yeah, I've never actually made it through the escape without Stomp, so I wasn't too familiar.
Trojan racing off to Ginso now. He's finally free from all of the insane tricks, and he just has to finish up. But Mad at the same time is teleporting to Thornfelt to head over to Horu. So big lead for Mad. He's several minutes ahead, and it'll be very, very surprising if it overturns at this point. But honestly, up until the moment that Mad finally made that rocket jump up to the Sunstone, I had no idea what was going to happen.
Yeah, with how difficult these tricks are to pull off, is basically who was able to pull it off first. And no, Trojan did complete it or get his rocket jump significantly faster, but he had spent all that time, going around. He still had to go return and pick up Charge Flame, then go over to pick up the Stomp Tree. Between all the other locations he checked, I mean, Trojan's done pretty much like a full clear of everything except Lost Grove.
Yeah. I mean, even well before that, Trojan cleared a lot more. Like, Mad hadn't been up to the Thornfelt teleporter yet. Mad went go mode way earlier with way less abilities, and then just, the race kind of became close because Mad lost a lot of time trying these ridiculous tricks.
Okay, here we go. Door War for Madison. Is it going to be first try? No. Is it going to be second try? And he gets in there. So no time to be saved for Trojan with Door Warp. It's all coming down to the final escape, and a runner of Mad's caliber is going to have no problem. Even without Glide, without Stomp, he doesn't need them. He's got more than enough in his toolkit to make it through.
He has to do fish strats at the end because he cannot get up past the wind current otherwise.
Oh, look at this, damn it. Ghost door from Trojan. Usually dashing into the spikes. That was great. Picks up his bash tree. He's going to quickly get out of there and head to his escape.
Matt also has explosion power upgrade, which means his charge flames are free, so he doesn't have too much of a worry on his energy here. He has
Yeah,
four
that's right. He
catches.
still has 2 energy, right? That's it?
Yeah.
He never found any more energy cells. This is like the most energy-starved seed we've seen.
Well, Trojan's got 6. I mean, he cleared way more. Here's the poison water.
Right, poison water.
Okay, you got to bring the fish.
And
He
there it
he
is.
knows.
Double bashing the fish. This should be pretty easy for him. Getting it up there, and easy rocket jump
GG.
to the finish. Mad Insane will take the victory over one of the craziest seeds we've ever seen. And I really hope we can get him in to talk after this, what was going through his head.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to have a little bit of a discombobulated interview because I don't think anybody would be super capable of forming a coherent thought after playing a seed like that.
I'd love to bring both of them in here, just because this seed, both of them had like different methods of going through. Trojan was on a mission for glide or charge jump. just wow. 100 or not 100, 1 hour 23 minutes in, and we're just now getting to our first finisher.
That's actually insane.
It's going to be heartbreaking for Trojan too, because he's now in the final escape, and he sees that Mad Insane is not done yet. I think he'll be surprised to find out how close they end up being. And final time coming up for Mad Insane shortly as he moves Naru towards the right. No Naru jumps on his end. He's done. It looks like a final time of 1:24.09. Congratulations to him. And we're getting fist drafts from Trojan Dude. Excellent. Looks like he's going to have no issues here. Easy
It's in
rocket
there.
jump up to the top, and now he's holding it right. So all said and done with this crazy seed, we were surprisingly close in the finish.
We took different paths to get there. We took winding paths to get there, but they both got there. And shortly after Trojan finishes, we'll have an interview with Mad, and we might get Trojan in as well, because I'm sure
I
he'll
really
have
want to get both
say
of their
about this.
thoughts on this seed, because what a seed it was.
That, yes. Yes. Trojan
Now, I
now
want to
just
say,
going
like,
right.
the amount of time that these guys had to spend in Sorrow was, like, equivalent to some of the faster seeds from start to finish in total. I mean, with how much struggling they had to do.
This was almost not even double the length of a randomizer, but you could almost fit 3 randomizers into this seed.
I know I block out 2 hours to support any like randomizer race, and we're at an hour to 30 minutes, so we're getting pretty close. I'm glad I put that extra time in here. I actually had to change a couple appointments today to move it further out in case something like this happened.
All right, well, Trojan has finished. His timer's still running, but his time was something. It's over.
And meanwhile, Mad Insane, congratulations on your victory. Everybody's thinking the same thing. Stompless, glideless, Sorrow. How was that for you?
This was the by far the worst seed I've ever played, by a long way. I was expecting Trojan to have finished like 30 minutes ago, but I'm amazed that it was that close.
Now, the big mystery for everybody was the location of Glide.
But where was
Trojan
everything
got
in the
through.
finish?
Yeah, nobody found it, but Trojan got through to Sunstone relatively quickly. But he had spent a significant amount of time like covering the whole map, and we didn't find it or charge jump. Like nothing that would have made this so much easier was to be found.
I think anything would have made that seed easier. If I'd have just found anything else and then not just gone for it straight away. I thought I'd made so many mistakes early on that I just had to go for it. So I did, and I guess it paid off, but it probably shouldn't have done.
Now, I want to ask you, do you want some spoilers on where things were, or do you just want to watch
Go
the
for
VOD
it.
and suffer? Okay, so Stump was on Mapstone 4, and Trojan had it for a very long time, and you never found it.
Yeah. Okay.
But that wasn't a big deal. We've got the spoilers for stuff people never found. Charge Jump was the bird cell on the way to Forlorn, which you both skipped when you went down to Forlorn. Grenade was the health cell above the Death Gauntlet, which is gated by either Charge Jump or Stomp. And then Glide and Clean Water were gated by grenade doors. So
Where was
that
Grenade?
was quite Grenade was the health cell in the roof of the Death Gauntlet.
Yeah, so you had to go get charge jump on the way to Forlorn that everybody skipped into the health cell above or the Death Gauntlet into the grenade doors.
Can I ask, was this a randomizer that we didn't know about?
No,
Was this
it was
planned?
not. Though this would be a good candidate for a future Plandomizer. You don't need to change anything. Just give people the seed for the people who haven't watched it.
I think this might be the most difficult standard seed I've ever seen. Like, I just want to rewind like an hour plus ago to when you were both still in Glades, like 15 minutes into the game, because it gave you the worst possible imaginable runaround on abilities right at the start. We were
and it gave me
were
the path that I forgot existed.
yeah, we were actually thinking that every time that you each found a pickup at that point is like, this is the last one. This has to be Charge Flame to get them out of there. And it wasn't. And it just kept going until you both gave up and decided to just use your sequence break to Grotto. But you went back, Mad, and you found it.
I remember the moment that I sequence broke into Grotto, I remembered that path exists, and that had to be the path.
Yeah,
as
and
well.
it is in standard logic.
Yeah, which surprised me the first time I found out about it.
Yeah, I mean,
even
as it
the
turns out,
creator randomizer was stumped on that one.
all you need to do to get up there is bash straight up off of the Frankie, and then you can just double jump up the wall. So I was like, when I was making the pads initially, I was like, oh yeah, that's easy, no problem. And you just forget about it because it doesn't come up very often. So we're also joined by Trojan Dude. I would like to get some of your thoughts on the disaster of a seed you just played there.
Hello. What in God's green earth was that seed? Like, so, okay. You were just mentioning getting to the health cell. Actually, I almost went there. Like, I had Stomp, and I had Ultra Defense at that point when I revisited Hollow Grove. I almost decided to do the Stomp to get the health cell the other way. But I decided not to because it seems I guess at the very end it seemed likely it could have been something. But when I went there at like 45 minutes in, there was no way in heck I was gonna possibly go there. But it was such like a weird seed. I was wondering where the heck ability to break walls was. Then I just decided like, oh yeah, maybe it wants you to do charge dash. So I leveled up charge dash as soon as I could, and it helped, but not later.
There was certainly a moment there where you were going to stomp for the first time, and we thought you were all going to go through, and then you turned around and we were thinking, wait, what? He doesn't have charge flame. He can't break the floor because of the grenade.
That was the same thing I did. What happened to me in Sorrow? I got there the first time and I broke the wall, like the the horizontal wall that we break in all skills. And I realized as soon as I got up there, I don't have enough health for this. And I left. And honestly, like from where Mad got his final time, that was actually the difference in our times right there. Was me kind of going there.
All right. Well, that was quite something. Now, with that, I just want to congratulate you again, Mad, on winning this, although maybe the randomizer won this one. You're moving on to the semifinals. You're going to face either Fluffy or Chicken. How are you feeling about your next match?
Well, I mean, personally, I'm hoping it's Fluffy because he's my doubles partner, so it would be good to have a showdown, but I think either one will be a great match.
All right. And do you want to play this kind of seed again, or do you want to play something that's fast and nice?
I want to play this kind of seed when I'm aiming to do this kind of seed, when I choose Master Shards, but not when I choose standard Unity.
Oh, man.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for putting on that entertaining show. GG to both you guys.
Thank you.
That was quite something.
Yeah.
And may we never see a seed like this again in the randomizer tournament.
Remembers that top left keystone because that's dash. That's huge. I think he saw it on the screen as he was going down.
Oh, he forgot it. He doesn't.
Oh, man, that and dash was in the top. There's no way he's gonna get that now.
Right? Beautiful. 7 XP. Oh, Wilson, what are you doing? No, don't forget. Always. Oh, Wilson, what are you doing? You just got wall jump. You can go in. You have charge jump. Go in the thing. Okay, he's got it. It's very good. Oh, no. Still. Oh, health regen. Saving him. Oh, health regen.
Man, he's going.
Oh, health regen saving him again.
Oh, you leveled up. He's going.
Oh, jeez.
All the time. Please don't die. Go on.
So he has he has pretty much everything.
No, please! Oh, he could have saved it. He should have went to the right side wall. No, he's in disbelief right now as well. He has
yeah.
that he required, and
All right, but is he gonna skip over Bash? Oh no! He's walking past it. Let's see.
correct area at least.
Oh, the Bash find from Bash. Is Razia? Oh no! Oh, yeah,
Not kicking it out.
You'll be able to see whether it was water vein or not.
Yeah,
Oh,
here
man.
we go.
What is it? It's not!
Experience. Oh, 50% chance of a Forlorn seed. Yeah, looks like Fluffy now is abandoning the Fluffy way and embracing Team Forlorn. Is this going to be possible? But he doesn't have Bash.
It is possible. It is just the hardest thing in the world, and you end up
What, really?
stomping up there.
What? Oh my god.
What? How did he do that so quickly?
Play some monument, but it looks like he is going to let the Froggy break the block. So he will get in that XP, and it's Bash!
To head up to the
Oh, no. Oh, Oshi did. That's lovely. Is he gonna do it? Please! No! So sad that he's making this choice, because it's going to put him way behind for the time being.
Commentator curse.
Why does this happen to us?
Oh, the rock is on the head of the frog.
Frog just balancing that rock on his head. But oh, good lord, there's so many screens. Alright. In the bottom right, you got Uncle Roddy and Hitachi Hex, and for some reason they get consigned to the small space.